Alrighty, just a quick update here. I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration of this Goo Gone spray. This is stuff that's supposed to take off sticky residue from like tape, and it was perfect for the problem I had here. I had this, of course this is from the Samurai that I'm working on. As you can see, the tape masks left this horrible residue. And ultimately, what I learned from this is not to use 10-year-old tape masks that come in the kit. I'm sure that when it was new, this wouldn't have happened, but they were, a good 10 years old, and so they left this residue all over the place. Now, I got advice from a lot of people, and I think that normally these things would have worked, but alcohol and the lens wipes were trying to get it off, but it wasn't coming off, and it was just smearing it around, and so it smeared it all around and got this residue all over it. But as you can see here, of course it's not going to focus on something that's clear. As you can see here, I did finally get it off, but it only came off with the Goo Gone. Now this is like a citrus oil based stuff. I forget how they worded it, but it is somewhat oily, so you can see there's a residue left over there. And the two demonstrations I'm going to show are going to be hopefully wiping off that residue with a clean Q-tip, and then I'm going to demonstrate actually removing the residue. And as you can see right there, I got it on the paint, and it doesn't look too bad, and I'm willing to accept that considering how tight we're in here, but it didn't remove the paint, and that's good. And I'll just explore other ways to try to get that oil off of there. I think just a tiny little bit of dish soap and water will probably take that off. But ultimately what I've done here is I've sprayed some Goo Gone into a little dish, and I just dab the Q-tip in there and rub it on there, and it is not clouding the clear polystyrene, which is good. But what I'm going to do here is just pick up where I left off, and I'm going to try to put the camera right next to this. I just had this working, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. Now I'm going to start by trying to remove this residue. See how well that works. Actually, the residue does seem to kind of just be disappearing, but let's see what we can do. It's kind of smearing around. Yeah, it's buffing off. I think that the same thing, if I had just the tiniest little bit of water and dish soap, maybe even just water on the Q-tip, then the Goo Gone residue would come right off. But now, to demonstrate it actually removing that sticky paste, I'm going to dip this in, get a little Goo Gone on there, and show it coming off. and so on and so forth. And you just kind of keep going all the way around. But unlike alcohol, this is taking it completely off, and it seems to be holding it in the Q-tip, and so this is a good thing. It's just a little thing that I just discovered, and I wanted to share it with you. And this is going to save this samurai top without having to paint it again, although I would certainly be expecting to have to repaint these things all over again. But as it turns out this time, because of Goo Gone, I'm not going to have to. I just wanted to share that with you, just a little tip that I just discovered. Thanks for watching.